Hey look, we're at our next campsite. We are in the San Angelo State Park.
And we did not escape the fog.
No, but it's not raining anymore and it's not that cold.
It's in the mid-50s, it's not bad, and it's not rainy, the wind is light, and we're all by ourselves again, which is awesome.
Yeah, check it out. So yeah, I think tonight for dinner we're gonna have some bacon wrapped poppers that I picked up at a butcher shop in, where was that? Fort Stockton.
Yep.
And I don't know what else we're gonna have. That might be it. I bought a lot of them.
Yeah, well, there you go. Yeah, we have a little fire pit here, and this park has got a bunch of bicycle and hiking trails as well, and a picnic table like you saw.
Yeah, that's right. I have to run 5 miles tomorrow, and I'm totally going to get to do it on a trail run because there are trails everywhere here, so that'll be awesome.
Yeah, not bad, not spectacular fuel mileage today,
But we drove straight through the rain and out the other side, so
yeah, I'm not sure it was rain. I think it was just dense fog.
yeah. And we're a little bit closer. I think we only have like 750 miles to go, something like that.
Yeah, we were under that because we drove another couple hundred since then, I think. So yeah, under 1,000 miles left to go, maybe under 700, so a couple more days.
And hopefully we won't bring the Oregon weather all the way to Louisiana.
Yeah, what the hell. It was nice when we left Oregon, for the record, so.
Today's run is through a dry lake bed. There's a trail to it. It's kind of weird because there's all these boat ramps that just lead to nothing. And it looks like a fire came through too. So, interesting terrain today.
Good morning, world. Looks like it's still foggy in Texas. Somebody needs to turn the friggin' sun back on. All right. So I tried to record this little bit about my tire carrier thing here the other day, and I apparently suck at using the GoPro, or allegedly GoPros do dumb things sometimes. So anyway, I think I accidentally time-lapsed some stuff and it was all lost, and then I purposely time-lapsed some stuff the other day and it totally got lost. Then we had some stuff yesterday get lost too, so we'll just talk about this again real quick. So the whole thought process behind this is just a cheap tire carrier, receiver tube. These are the plates that make it work. Okay, so pretty straightforward here. Basically what goes on here, this is just a hitch pin. Okay, so these plates make this work. What goes on is, as this folds up, you can see that that will catch the pin here, and then that will keep this from flopping down. Yep, it's a little bit floppy because it's a little bit old, and this was the prototype. So it does what I need it to do, and it did it for like $12. This is an old mini truck axle that's cut down. It is this long, so it's welded here and it's welded here on both ends. Carrier is a little bit heavy, but I mean, it's not a bumper. I can put it on or take it off. I don't need to carry it all the time. So what I did right here was, this is a solar step light, right? So the reason we got stopped yesterday is because these letters are a little bit obscured. I just slammed this together in the garage, and it was, my measurements were a little bit off, obviously. The battery drawer kind of wants to fall open if the license plate isn't in there. So that's kind of what's went on with that. It's like the irony of life. I put a tire carrier and a license plate on here just so I don't have to have extra conversations with Johnny Law. Somehow they always find ways to have extra conversations with you. So please stop jerking people around for fix-it tickets. God, it's such a waste of time. Such a waste of time. So bad for your rep. Fight real crime. What else? I don't know. I guess most of y'all don't know this truck very well, so we can probably talk about it a little bit. So, those of you who don't know me, I'm on Mud. IHateMud.com. Thank you, Woody, for a good site. Sucks that Pirate died. Sucks that Lamp sold out to Canadians. Okay. Anyway, what we've got here is, this is a 1989 4Runner. I picked this up because I'm a Craigslist fiend. Like back in 2010, I paid like $5. It was a donor. It was a roller with no motor. It was an auto in its past life. I did a 3.4 swap to it. Solid axle swap, 3.4 swap. It's got custom housings in it now. It's got the 5-speed swap, dual cases, twin stick. It's a little under hood. This thing would totally smog check if I had to smog check. That is a custom air intake tube. That's not anything that you can buy. Odyssey battery because Optimus suck. This little gadget right here is a cruise control module that I repurposed for throttle control, so we can bump the throttle up to run the winch or whatnot. Obviously we have the 8274. It has an Albright update. It has the high horsepower motor update. Just put new rope on it, factor 55 goodies. 2 sets of hella horns for the annoying bicyclists. Interior wise, it's pretty stock. I try to keep it relatively unmolested. It was really nice when I got it, and in fact I sold a lot of the stuff to recoup the money that I bought for it, right? So like the rear carpet, the front seats, this truck was in really good shape, although it's been upside down at one point. So it is a marked title, but it was a sunroof truck. It was an air conditioning truck, but we got rid of that. AC's for sissies when you have a convertible. So if you can check out the other videos we got, the other kind of cool things I have going on, this is that hand control right here. This is basically just a window switch that's wired in. It's still controlled through the cruise control button. Up and down. These are the winch controls, the front locker control, obviously our comms, external ham radio. I mean, that's it. It's kind of a cookie cutter build really, but everybody's got their own flavor to add. So the other little kind of cool mod that we did to this is we added a rear winch. I bought this rear winch for $100 off a guy who was super stoked to throw it away in favor of a Harbor Freight. So Harbor Freight might be good, they might not be, but I'm an Oregon Warren kid, so I'll always be an Oregon Warren kid. What else? I don't know. That's a quick walk around of the truck. I guess if you have any questions, you can message us or whatnot. Yeah, like I said, very basic. Wheels, if you're curious, are FJ Cruiser 17s, 37-inch Coopers. Best tire I've ever run. Little roof rack action. Of course, the Bush Company awning. And then all this other stuff, you can kind of look at our videos, the chairs. We kind of went with a smaller tent on this trip just because it was smaller. The big tent's pretty rad, but it can be kind of cumbersome, and it would have really sucked balls trying to put it up in the wind. What else? Lotus. No, you're good. Never mind. Water situation is kind of dumb. Probably going to swap that out for Rotopacks. Some sort of roof thing, maybe. Good ball. What are you doing, boy? Yeah, and that's it. So we talked about the stove, percolator, Adventure Tool Company stuff. We got to give them some props. Kitchen, we got their wool blankies. Seems like about something else. Oh yeah, the recovery bag. So I'm not sure if this is a trade secret or not, but Factor 55. Mad props to them. They do super bitchin' stuff. ATC is making their bag. They're making it cheaper than Factor 55 logo, so just keep that food for thought. Sorry, I don't want to give trade secrets, but nobody likes paying extra money for no reason. For onboard air, I do CO2. It can be cumbersome to get it filled sometimes, but it's so much faster than anything else. And I can like take it and walk way the hell over there if I need air or whatever. So that's kind of my bit there. The 270 awning, which is super cool. Those are available through Mike's Custom Toys in Grants Pass, Oregon. Please hit them up for your bush and overlanding needs. Really cool crew. Hood scoop, if you're wondering, is I believe a 7 or 8 WRX. It is functioning. Not that it's scooping air really, but it's not just a faux scoop like the regular TRD stuff is. Which, if you have one of those TRD trucks, at least the early Tacomas and 4Runners, it's actually super simple to make those scoops actually scoop. Alrighty, so there's a quick walk around, I guess. We obviously have stuff packed everywhere. It's a drone bag. Tools are back here. Like I said, the recovery bag. CB maybe if we need it. And there's wife running. Getting done with her run. I'm just a slacker. Stranger danger. Stranger danger. Get him. Who is that? Get him. Who's it? Who is it?